The symptoms of urinary incontinence are as follows. You will express the need to urinate more often. You have a sudden urge to pee, and you will not make it to the bathroom in time. You will wake up at night to go to the bathroom, or you will wet the bed. Alright, there are 4 types of urinary incontinence, and technically 5, but 4 mainly because one causes another. First one is overactive bladder. This is where a person will have a sudden urge to go pee, and by the time they get to the bathroom, it's already too late and they've urinated. The second is stress incontinence. Stress incontinence is involuntary loss of small amount of urine when pressure increases to the abdomen. This can be caused by sneezing, surgery, pregnancy and childbirth, obesity, menopause, lifting heavy objects, chronic cough, and chronic constipation. The third is outflow obstruction. This is where the bladder neck is restricted. This is more common in men because the bladder enlarges as a man ages, which makes it a problem in passing urine. In other words, you can't pee. But cancer can also cause this, mainly prostate cancer. The fourth is detrusor hyperactivity. This is where the bladder muscle is underactive and does not function in the usual way of contraction. It is caused by damage to the nerves or lower spinal cord. Symptoms are little or no sensation of the bladder, long periods of time not passing urine, which can cause overflow incontinence, which is when you are unable to completely empty your bladder. Next is bowel incontinence, and there are 5 types of bowel incontinence. The first one is urge incontinence, which is a strong urge to pass feces and cannot make it to the bathroom in time. The second is flatus, or wind incontinence. This is where a person can feel that their bowels are filling, but their nerves cannot tell whether it is wind or stool. The third is passive incontinence. This is when a person feels no urge to open their bowels. They are unaware that their rectum is full and ready to be emptied. People that are incontinent, it's very hard to find products that help with their condition. Yes, there are adult products out there and there's various forms. Catheters, to guards, to diapers, to all kinds of stuff. Now mainly I'm going to be focusing strictly on diapers here. Now, diapers, usually the ones you buy in the store, are not that great. They're only for people that have minimum issues with incontinence, minimum urinary incontinence, and for bowel incontinence. So if you have a really heavy wetting stream, store brands are not going to be where you go. And online is going to be your step to finding better products, or your nearest medical supply store if they have anything that is absorbent enough that could meet your needs. So there are many options online. They range from medical brands to more, I guess you would call, novelty type diapers. And what I mean by novelty, there is a group of people out in this world that are either incontinent or not incontinent and just want to wear diapers. And there's an extra behavior to it that comes with the name ABDL. If you want to know what that stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover. Put it in simple terms, it's basically people that want to be either like babies or they just like wearing diapers. But people that are into this are not to be confused with pedophiles, because pedophiles do exist out there, but these people are consenting adults that are into what they are into. And although I personally do not belong into that world and don't really want to be under that label, I do respect the ABDL community, because without them I would not have the products that I have that helps me with my incontinence condition. So the options here, like Tranquility diapers, are your standard medical diapers. These diapers are usually flimsy and very thin. Now, if you want thin diapers, these would be perfect for a person who does not like bulkiness and doesn't want the briefs to show. But I will say that these do not hold as much as some of the thicker diapers do. Now, there are some products out there that are thin and are well absorbent, and you can find those products in other websites, like the ABDL websites. Another would be Tykables. Now, Tykables is a company that is an ABDL company, and they sell baby-like diapers for adults. People would say that's weird. Why would you want to wear that? Well, it's not about the print for me. It's about the product. As long as there is a well-made product, I don't care. And to be honest, it's just a pattern. It's just a print. But the print looks like this. You got little fuzzy animals on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cute, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. But mainly the reason I get these is because these are really well absorbent. And yes, these are a little bigger compared to these, but these still can be discreet. So if you're looking for discreetness, this would be a good product for you. Now, if you don't like the pattern, there is these websites that I can give you that have various of different patterns. Now, all these products that you will see on these websites can also include incontinence clothes. And just like the diapers, they can look like baby clothing. So, a onesie. Now, a lot of people would say a onesie is weird, but if you want to be discreet as an adult, a onesie is a great way to hide your brief. Because you don't want your brief showing if you are worried about people seeing your brief or diaper. People call it brief in some places. Some people don't like the word diaper because it sounds babyish. People just don't want that. So, I will either call them brief or diapers, so if you hear that, that is why I do that. But diapers, a lot of times when you're moving around, they can shift up and you show, like, you know, how normal underwear does. And with a diaper, no one wants people to see that, and they don't want people making fun of them. So, an adult onesie is a perfect product to conceal your diaper so no one can see it. And Tykables has some, so does ABU, and I believe Rearz does as well. But there is other places you can get them, like Preventawear. Preventawear makes onesies specifically made for incontinence, not for the ABDL community. And they come in various different ranges. You can get long sleeve, you can get kind of romper looking, you can get full body, you can get like these, which are cutoffs, like summer cutoffs. each one offers various different products, and you can get bed pads, you can get all kinds of different stuff. And yes, there will be some baby-like items for adults, and that's just what you're going to run into. So if that's a little weird for you, you will have to buy from different places that are not ABDL. But if you don't have a problem with that, these are your options, and you have a lot of good options out there. Now, of course, the main thing is price. And that's what a lot of people worry about. So, sometimes people will sacrifice quality for cost, and that's understandable. They can range to $155 a month, or even up to $200. Depends on where you buy them and how much you buy. But if you don't want to spend that much money, cloth diapers are your best bet. Now, it will cost you for a little while, because you're going to have to buy enough briefs to last you. So you'll be spending expensive for a while, but once you buy enough, you won't have to worry about it anymore. Now, the only issue that you'll have to run into is rashes. See, people say that disposable diapers have a lot of chemicals in it that cause people to have rashes. And that's true. But in my experience, I switched from disposable to cloth diapers for a while, and I actually had a lot worse experience with cloth diapers than I did disposable diapers. I had more rashes. And it was mainly due to the fact that no matter how much I washed, no matter how much I did, I got rashes. And I couldn't find very good creams, and that's the other issue. If you go cloth diapers, the problem you're going to have is finding rash cream that isn't going to ruin your diapers. A lot of the rash creams have petroleum jelly, and it makes your diapers become less absorbent. So you end up ruining a diaper very simply by just putting cream on. And so finding creams is a hassle. And that's why I switched back. Because I can use any cream I need with disposables. But your options with cloth diapers are a Velcro style pocket that you can put an insert like this into this little pocket. And you can double up as many as you want. There's also another style that looks like this. These from Walmart.com. This is from Ecoable.com. It's a company that specifically does baby cloth diapers, but also adult cloth diapers. And these are not a pocket, but you can set the insert on top. And you just pile the inserts on and wear. But also, Ecoable also has covers that you can wear over your diapers. You can get pre-fold inserts, and you can also get bamboo inserts that can go into the cover for extra protection. The last two things I'm going to talk about is when you become incontinent, one of the things that people worry about is mainly, now that I'm incontinent, I can't do the things I want to do. Say I want to go swimming. That's going to be an issue, right? And what about leaks? Because the truth is, no matter what product you wear, even if it's a really good absorbent and well product, eventually they wear out and they get full and they will leak, and leaks can happen. And sometimes you might be in a situation where you can't change immediately. Well, I recommend Gary Briefs as a cover for disposable diapers. They are breathable and they're comfortable. So the reason I'm talking about this, to open up about my incontinence, but also to help others with incontinence. Because a lot of people suffer from incontinence, and people think it's just people of old age, but no, young people like me can have incontinence. And it can range from men to women, and even children can have incontinence. And it's not just with people with Alzheimer's, dementia, people that either got in a car accident, had a surgery that caused the incontinence, or just sometimes unknown reasons, diseases can cause it. But I don't want people to be afraid. And so if you are afraid of incontinence, I encourage you to not be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Go to your doctor if you need help. Don't be afraid to look up other solutions of incontinence with your doctor. You might not have to wear diapers. Might be other options. And there's plenty of solutions. So don't be discouraged. Incontinence isn't the end of your life. It's just a new life. New challenges, but nothing I don't think you can't handle. Now for swimming, there is Tranquility Swim Mates diapers. And also, I think Gary Briefs and various other places have covers and diapers for swimming to mainly contain fecal incontinence. If you like disposables, I would recommend Swim Mates by Tranquility. Thanks for watching, and if there's anything you would want me to talk about in the future dealing with incontinence, let me know down in the comment section, and I will talk about it in the future. Well, God bless. Peace out.